Alright guys, welcome back. I am back here with another fighting flashback, talking about old fighting games I used to play back in the day. And today we are playing Last Blade 2. If you remember last time we played Garou Mark of the Wolves by SNK. And this one is actually kind of the Soul Calibur equivalent to Garou. So if you know, for example, Namco had Tekken 2, Tekken 3 for their hand-to-hand combat, and their weapon-based combat was Soul Calibur. For SNK, Garou was the hand-to-hand combat, and Last Blade 2 was like their version of Soul Calibur. As you can tell, the artwork is really cool. The pixel art is like just amazing. Pixel animations like top-notch. I think this game came out almost the same time, a little bit after Garou, because Last Blade 1 came out, I think, around the same time Garou came out. So this was the 2D weapon fighting game. Let's get right into it. Now, I didn't play this very much, so I was always kind of like, oh, this game looks awesome. I like the artwork. As you can tell, there's a lot of TLC put into the artwork here. Lots of characters, lots of variety. My favorite back then was actually Moria. Moria was kind of a Sephiroth kind of nerd, so he actually resembled Sephiroth the most, just his hair and everything. But Cessna was really cool too. He just had this like edgy edgelord kind of look about him, and you know, it's pretty rad. You got Kaide, which is a kind of like a, you know, he's the Ryu of the game, you know. Female protagonist, kind of like the brawler grappler guy, even though this guy is the brawler grappler guy. You got your ninja character. This guy, if you guys played Samurai Showdown, he kind of reminds me of Gen-An. If you don't remember Gen-An, he was the character in Samurai Showdown with the Freddy Krueger glove. These two are actually kind of the same character, but plays different. From what I remember, he was more of a combo person, while she was more of a counter person, from what I recall. It's been a while, but that's what I remember. Pretty Boy Amano here, Space Dandy. He is kind of like the Dan in the game, but he's actually technically one of the best characters in the game. But he's like the guy that doesn't take things seriously. That's kind of his persona. He also fights with a wooden sword, so which makes me think that he's actually either really good and not taking any fight serious, or he's just kind of like, you know, kind of a easygoing guy. Hibiki, she's been in SNK vs. Capcom 2 as one of the SNK characters. This guy, it reminds me of Jubei from Fatal Fury, but I don't think it's the same character. It's totally different, but the same kind of aesthetic. My dude Jet Li over here is one of my favorite characters in the game. He just has martial arts, and this guy was actually, I think from what I remember, the original boss in Last Blade 1. We're just gonna go ahead and pick Lee, because he is awesome, and I usually pick speed. So the way this works is that in this game you have power and speed, and in power you get super moves and like kind of like critical arts moves, like, you know, like in Street Fighter. But if you pick speed, you kind of lose one critical art, and in what do you call this? In replacement, you get like custom combos. So if you remember Street Fighter Alpha 2, they had the custom combo meter where like as soon as you activated it, you can press a combination of buttons, and it would do like kind of this Killer Instinct style combo. Because that was another game that was out that was kind of like combo centric. So, you know, everybody wanted to copy everybody. Everybody was trying to experiment on which games were better, or which systems were better. So, let's do power. Look at that pixel art, so good. I think also this was the time where they've mastered pixel art, but at the same time, it was like we were oddly going through this I guess era of like 3D, because that's what the hot stuff was back then. Like, oh, it's 3D, man, that's where it's at. Okay, so from what I remember, there are actually There's light, heavy, and then kick. So light, heavy, and kick. Okay. Hey, Hibiki, calm down. Oh, okay, there's a Tatsumaki. That's really cool. One of the greatest things in, you know, like just video game history, I think SNK was always on the mark when it comes to pixel work. They were always really awesome. And if you were an arcade goer like me, you will notice that like the pixel art in arcade games were like way superior than the ones in the home console. Okay, what's your super here? What's your super? 2 fireballs? No. I'm gonna look it up. Oh boy. Downward fireball, forward, a weak slash, strong slash, strong slash. Okay. Oh, whoops. Oh, look at that. So cool. And you know, like I've stated before in Mark of the Wolves that like pixel art like this is very difficult to make, and like just images like that require lots of attention, you know. Doing pixel art, very limited knowledge in pixel art, but like it definitely is time consuming, but very pleasant on the eyes though, in my opinion. Give me a high resolution pixel art fighting game any day and I will probably enjoy it. I feel like you have one more move that I don't know about. Okay, it's the flash kick. It's literally a flash kick. A flaming flash kick. Oh! So it looks like you can combo. Does that just stay there? You can combo. It looks like you can do more combos, like more like what do you call this? Command combos in speed mode. Well, that was weird. It didn't use up my meter in the last one, but it definitely used my meter on this one. Yeah, look at those combos, man. So good. Oh boy. I'm really not following his super move here. Anyway, there isn't really much I can tell you about the story. It's kind of like your generic, like one guy is trying to take all this power and use it for himself. You have heroes around the world trying to either fight the power, obtain the power for themselves, or just they're kind of just like they have their own mission. And I think Lee is one of those characters where he's like kind of like the Ryu aesthetic, where I'm just going all over the world to fight and become stronger. So, which is nothing wrong with that. Gotta prove his brothers the Shaolin Temple. Oh boy. Oh boy. What is this? Okay. This girl's really weird. I think she's like a medium. She connects with spirits and stuff. Oh yeah, she's definitely the medium. I remember, like, teleports and does all these crazy things. Oh, so if you look at that guy in the back right, that's that dude. That's that one playable character I was talking about, the grappler. Man, I just remember all these cool, like, SNK fighting games that I wasn't able to play back in the day because I didn't have a SNK or a Neo Geo because it was super stupid expensive. I don't think any of my friends had it. I don't think any of my rich friends had it. You know, back in the day, being a nerd wasn't as cool as it is now, and it makes me very hipster sounding, but that is the reality of it. So be happy, kids, that your hobby and your interests is what's popular, because a time will come where it's not cool again, and people will make fun of you for liking games or whatever. I grew up in the 80s and definitely in the 90s, and that was definitely the fighting game era. Lots of arcades, lots of local competition. I saw the pretty much the growth of arcades and the death of arcades too, which is sad. But man, just time changes over time. You know, you just got to change with it. Otherwise, you get left behind. It's a very common thing in fighting game players. Like, you have to adapt, or you die. Adapt or die. Marine mentality. Ugh. Okay, so right now we're experiencing this typical SNK AI, where the AI just takes a boost and, like, you know, and just cyborg. It goes from, like, AI to cyborg levels, Skynet. Destroy, block everything you do. Oh, did he really just stuff my super? He did. Oh, he countered. Okay, so I think one thing I forgot about to mention in this game has a counter button, which you see this flash right here. If you oh, there you go. So if you hit that, it's actually a parry. And just like in Soul Calibur, you parry your attack and you are open for frames, which is cool. I forgot he had that move either. Oh, he stabbed me. It's okay. Alright, cool. We'll keep going. Keep talking. I do want to stream these games more. I want you guys, like, there as I'm playing. The problem is that the internet tends to freak out, so there's going to be a lot of drop frames. So I find that recording these videos are a little bit better because the production on them tends to be a little bit better, smoother, and I want smoother videos for you guys. Another thing too is if there's, like, a specific game that you want to know more about, let me know. I know I have a friend that's really interested in Gundam Versus. I will get that video to him as soon as I can. I was playing a little bit of it last night, and man, that competition was fierce. But I realized too, like, the more I play that game, I find it, like, the more Asian the guy that I'm fighting, and I don't even know if he's actually Asian, but his username is super Asian, like Tatsunoko or like Yukizona or whatever it is. I find him to be much better than the game than if he wasn't a guy that has an Asian Japanese name. And I think, like, my friend Vishal and I, which you know on my channel as Kumar, we were playing 2v2 against these guys. They were like I think it was a turn Gundam, and then the Gujan Rebuke, I think, Rebake from Iron Blood Orphans, and they were pretty good. They were playing the game right. There's, like, no other reason. There's no other, like, reason for me to complain except they just played better than us. Don't tell that to Vishal, though. They were really good, and they had, like, some super Asian and Japanese names. So pretty sure they played this game a lot. Which I don't blame them. It was pretty fun. I'm never gonna hit anybody with that super. Like, no, come on, I gotta kill Turtle Shell. Okina. Alright. Sometimes I feel like the damage on this game is kind of skewed. Like, I feel like I do less damage than the computer does. And keep in mind, these things are definitely designed to steal your quarters, these games. They are originally arcade games, so they will take your money. Oh, Yolabane. Continues to okay, receive enemy's life. No, man. Is that what happened last time? Alright, let's do speed this time around. I feel like Lee is actually a naturally speed character. More combos. Oh my god, what are you doing? Oh, look at that! So much damage! That move is unsafe. I just got wrecked by it. Okay, there we go. Oh, man. Computer, what is up? Oh, is Okina high tier? High tier levels in this game? Probably. Look at that. How much damage was that? That was crazy. Okay, you see that? I got those combos. I don't get it. Ho, 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 ho. All right, let's try that again. Why is it making me go to select my character? But man, thank God for like no loading times. So good. That was almost half my health, and that was one move. That is ridiculous. And I feel like I hit him like 12 times in that, and he didn't get any as much damage as he did with that one hit. That is crazy. The damage, though. Okay, there it is. My 12 hits do not do as much damage as his one hit. Oh, did I figure him out? I think I did. Alright. Corner pressure. Hold on. I see this speed super. Down, down. Oh boy. Weak slash strong slash kick. Weak slash strong slash fireball kick. Oh, I countered. Oh, look at that health. Look at this appear. Turtle magic. So good. Oh, man. Oh, what the hell? Oh, what was that? That was crazy. I've never seen him do that before. This old man's godlike. That's nuts. Oh, this is one of those things where like, oh yeah, there's you know what? Okay, I want to rant a little bit here. Why the hell are there points in fighting games? It's like one of the most useless things that I've ever seen. But hey, man, this was arcade, and in arcades, points matter. I feel like wins would be more important, right? But points, like, I don't know, I always wondered that in Street Fighter. I'm like, who cares about points? Like, it's all about the wins, you know? Like, I want to show all my friends, like, Look how many wins I got. Not like, oh, I got like 300,000 points in Street Fighter. Said nobody. Okay, old man. Okay. Chillax. Oh, what is this throw? Oh my god, that shell's too good. Oh. Thank God. Show him that big fan. I slipped up. I lack discipline. That's very Asian. Very, very Chinese. Oh, look at Sephiroth. Edge of the battlefield. Oh, look at him. He's so Sephiroth. Isn't he so cool, guys? That's what I love. Look how cool he is. Oh, his movements are so cool too. That does not combo. Oh, what the heck? That was crazy. Sweet sound effects, like nice slashing sounds. That didn't do a lot. That also... Oh, okay, wait. I thought he was still alive. I was like, what the hell? So we're doing a lot better at speed here. Oh my god. Oh. Combo, yeah. Playing this on pad, by the way, because I don't have a natural PS4 stick. I used PS3 sticks, and I don't think this game is supported by it. I did not do anything. Okay, it's not so bad. Not so bad. We're getting there. We're getting the hang of it. I think the quality of this game might be a little bit higher than Garou. There's a little bit more shading in the art design, in the art direction. A little bit more depth, but man, there's another guy that looks... The design of this guy is so cool looking. SNK. Maybe another Last Blade 3. Be great. Our Last Blade Cross Samurai Showdown. Be kind of cool. But please, if you can avoid it, please don't do another KOF 14 style artwork. Your KOF 13 was amazing. I know it costs a lot of money to do it, and fighting games are so niche that, you know, I feel like you won't make your money back, and that sucks. But man, as far as a quality product, I understand completely. Setsuna hits really hard. Oh, I'm so edgy. Where's your shotguns, Reaper? Jesus. Okay, that is not safe. Do your next part of that move. Why do you not do it? He is countering crazy. But yeah, you see that? You landed. Oh, fatality. So another game that I'll pick up here pretty soon is a Samurai Shodown 5. And Samurai Shodown 5 is probably the last real Samurai Shodown game. I mean, people will probably disagree with me because 6 was kind of like... There's 6 after that. And there was a lot of characters. It was technically like an all-star game. Like every character was in that game. Maybe too many characters. But this one has a good amount. And I get it, like it's harder to balance a game when there's too many characters, but characters are really what sell your games, guys. Looking at you, Capcom. Marvel Infinite. I mean, you have I bought a book from y'all, a catalog of Capcom characters, and you guys ended up picking rather the same characters from the last game you guys made, which is a very interesting decision, but I get it if you don't have a lot of money. But man, did you miss out on some characters that potentially could have been in that game. Oh man, I guess that's not safe. Gotta concentrate. Gotta fight evil. Oh my god, it's so strong. What is... It's like a natural counter. It's almost like ridiculous. Oh man, he's so good. I think he's not even that good, but it's the AI. Plus, I'm not really good at this game, but no excuses. Let's go. All right. I still think the computer does way more damage. It could just be my character. Ow. Cool. Oh man, I was blocking, but I guess not. I wasn't. There you go. Oh my god, the damage. It's so ridiculous how much damage that does. It's like counter too. Take my money, SNK! What is this? Oh my god. This guy just yells and hits super hard. Ah! In a way, he kind of looks like Alucard, but like way edgier. You know you're edgy when you're holding your palm right in front of your face. So this is how you know the game was trying to eat your quarters and to tempt you. You want to beat this game? See how I beat him in one combo? It's because I gave him the health I had when I lost him initially. So if you want to continue, there's a little prize for you. A little reward. Now, you don't have to do that. You can choose to do that. But it's just kind of like a foreboding thing to kind of like, oh yeah, we know it's kind of hard, so here's a bonus. If you can't handle it. There you go. For the sake of this playthrough, we'll just do that, because I'm not MLG in this game. Oh, people are messaging me. I feel so popular. Alright, in typical fighting game fashion, the game definitely has its own pixelated cutscenes, which is awesome. More awesome artwork. God, artwork is so good in these games. I really miss it. That just being nostalgic though, and I know it's dated, but I'm pretty sure there's like other people out there that are like, man, I miss the Atari graphics. You know, they were so much more simpler back then. So, okay, Goatman with the Sword of God. Let's go. Oh, see that? One hit or one combo, half health. And a move that definitely extends way far. Alright, 2 hits. Takes away half health. Typical SNK boss. Ooh, that slowdown there. No good. One throw. Okay, 25%. Where was that combo at, dude? What happened? Oh man, his super is terrible. His moves are just not coming out. Oh, counter. Oh, man. All right. We're going to spend some money to beat this guy. Gotta put more quarters in. Yeah, give me my life. Take my money, SNK. And, you know, this could be another reason why games like this weren't popular, because they were straight up just hard. I mean, this guy is difficult already, and barely no pro at this, but just, oh my god, look at this. Okay, just stand counter, stand counter. So great. Yeah, cheese. We gotta cheese it. Alright. That's a weird slowdown. Oh, look at that. 4 hits. You got damage. You got damage. You're freaking out now. AI does not like losing. Yep. That is SNK AI. It's like, you can't let them win. You have to make them pay more. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're tied up. We're tied up. What the hell? What? 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 That made no sense. But okay. It's okay. We can put more money in the machine. We're gonna decrease their life. I feel like the AI. Look, 2 hits, guys. 2 hits. Come on. Two hits. Two hits. 2 hits. Woo! And of course, there's playing these games a lot. When I was a kid, you try to figure out ways to like break the computer, like what kind of stupid things you can do to kind of like trick them into doing certain things, so you can hit them. Like for example, in Street Fighter Alpha, I remember like if you low jab with Ken, you can definitely make the computer jump toward you, and then you just do anti-air after that. So I remember those little stupid things that you can do. But SNK, man, they weren't messing around. They wanted to get paid. Yeah, but if this guy takes way too long to beat, I am gonna probably fast forward this. What? This guy's just freaking out right now. Calm down. Calm down, dude. This guy's trying way too hard. Oh man, that counter. Okay, all right, relax. Pretty much the only way you can damage a computer at this point is to counter hit them, even though they're doing that. Oh man, it's terrible. I think the AI went up. I've always kind of considered SNK fighting games to be a little bit more on the elite side, like from what I remember, because you know, because stuff like this, I was like, man, SNK games are so hard. You know, especially when you're not playing against anybody, you're playing against the AI, and you're just getting your ass handed to you. It's like, come on, dude, like, that's all I want to do right now. Okay, supers don't work, they're terrible, you just get hit. Air counter, that's cute. Okay. Oh man, it's terrible. Yeah, combos. Yeah. All right. All right, we got one. We got one. We kind of broke him. Just jumped straight up, huh? Oh, was that a super? Oh, throw. Oh, the damage. Damage is ridiculous. We donk. Oh, no way I can dodge that. Chip. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Gee, this is the part that freaks me out the most. It's like, dude, you give me this thing there where I can counter. Oh, never mind. Okay, so like the health thing is like, I feel like the lower their health, the harder they try. One combo, guys. One combo. One combo. One combo. One combo. Not one hit yet. There's one. Oh, come on. Oh, oh my god, it's terrible. And he does a super on me. Okay. Alright, that was easy. That's the trick. I see. Okay, now he's gonna go ham. Huh, was that a low? Okay. See, he's never done that before, but since he has low health, he's gonna do it. Oh man, so crazy. Max, you need to boss rage this. I mean, this is pretty hard, not gonna lie. If you're ever for some reason watching my video and you stumble upon Last Blade 2, dude, boss rage this on level 8 or the highest difficulty. I would love to watch you boss rage this game. Look at that, it's nuts. That's like not even Rugal levels of like frustration. That is like, it deserved its own Koryu levels of frustration. Oh my god. So crazy. Well, anyway. Thanks for watching, folks. That was Last Blade 2. That boss fight is always... These boss fights are always too crazy. I did pick up King of Fighters, the Orochi Saga, so eventually I am most likely going to play the whole King of Fighters series from 94 all the way to King of 14. Kind of show you the evolution of King of Fighters, because it's one of my favorite games. It was one of those games where like you were bored of Street Fighter, so you play King of Fighters. Interesting fact is that a lot of people that left that made Street Fighter 2 actually went to go help Capcom or help SNK make King of Fighters and Fatal Fury. And I said in my old video that the first King of Fighters movie was actually, or sorry, the first King of Fighters wasn't actually King of Fighters. It was actually Fatal Fury. So this is like Saitama before Saitama. It's kind of funny. And I think the gag here was that he's a Shaolin monk. He went to go to like Japan to explore, you know, and then he's like, oh, I'll come home back to China after beating, you know, the boss. And he finds that like it's like a British settlement now or something. So he's like, oh, all right, I'm gonna come back later. So I guess that's the gag. It's very historically funny, I guess, if you want to put it that way. But anyway, guys, this is the Last Blade 2. You can get this on the PlayStation Store. I think it's only $15. It has its own filter or overlay, as you can see. It has the Last Blade 2 frame there. Pretty cheap, $15, I think. It's a good game to have, play with your friends, trying to some old school fighting games. And they also have the Last Blade 1, but I think it's just an arcade port. It doesn't have as much TLC put into it, and it's actually a little bit cheaper. I think it might be $7. But for $7 or twice as that, get the Last Blade 2. Definitely worth it. If you're not feeling weapon fighting based games, get Garou for the hand-to-hand stuff. yeah, if you want to see any specific videos, let me know. I'll see what I can do. And otherwise, I'll just keep doing with the games that I love playing, like these fighting flashback games. Other than that, my name is James, GQAznGaming. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.